the day. It's very true, it's reality, and history is literally repeating itself. And people don't see that, and the fact that you're supporting and standing by someone and in a romantic relationship with someone who is making fun and supports that shit, crazy. And then to say you post thirst traps and it's not your duty to speak out about what's going on in the world. I very much post thirst traps too, but I still talk about what's going on and repost and bring awareness to the situations. And also don't support and back up someone and get in a romantic relationship with someone who makes fun of that shit and supports it. Also, keep in mind, this girl has grew her following from being in the WLW community. For her to try to say she never came out lesbian before is crazy because there's so much proof of that. And then I also understand that like sexualities change and everything, completely okay. But it gets to a point where like shit doesn't really add up. Not only did you lie to me and your ex that you cheated on me with about your sex life with men, but I've also gotten so many DMs from people that have gone to your middle school and high school, and also old friends that have told me you have always been straight, always been about men, have always been with men, and never started claiming to be gay until you started getting a following on TikTok. I also just find it weird how like everyone else and myself too are peeping that you very much play woman. Like you're not taking any woman seriously, but you're over here already having 2 boyfriends after we broke up and standing by a man who's racist and supports ICE and Trump. Again, like who you want to like, do what you want to do. You know, sexuality changes. I'm not gonna bash anybody for that, but it just it gets to a point where shit doesn't add up and it's weird. And at the end of the day, why are you sticking by a man who does that and supports that? I've had people reach out to me saying that they've noticed her and she's gone into their work and she was very rude to employees, had a very high ego. Probably almost every single one of her friends, like actually no, every single one of her friends except one, I think, has come to me telling me that they apologize and that they're seeing the real side of everything and everything's starting to add up. She's not who she was. Yeah, I'll put some screenshots here. Also, I want to say after the breakup, I was going through a very rough time. I was getting bashed on the media. I was going through it mentally, physically, financially. I was off my meds cold turkey. Like, a bitch was going through it. And to just think that, like, she was thriving off my depression and, like, thriving off, like, how, like, bad my life was in that moment and how, like, weak I was in all aspects of my life is so low. And to think of, like, what she was doing to, like, and how, like, literally she was just thriving off